This broadcast is brought to you by Colby Brooks with Century 21 Right Pace Real Estate and buyfrombrooks.com. Let Colby Brooks handle all your real estate needs. Coming up on NEA Report, a vehicle break-in suspect has been arrested in North Jonesboro. A bust happened yesterday that ended with him in custody, and with authorities finding a lot of stuff at his house too. We'll show you what they found. We'll also show you his Facebook profile and what several people sent along to us believing to be some red flags, like some stuff for sale. We'll show you all that coming up. Plus, a phony cop is pulling people over in Clay County. We'll tell you where and what to be aware of and what to look for. And what's been the top story in traffic for the past 2 days on NEAreport.com? I want everybody in chat to guess right now, because we'll have the answer coming up for you in just a few minutes. The top story in traffic for 2 days and rolling, and it's all next on NEA Report.
Reporting.
A vehicle break-in suspect in at least several cases is behind bars tonight, and NEA Report was the first to bring you this case. Preston Davis, 18, is the name of the suspect that was seen in the video. We're showing you a screenshot of him right there, looking at the camera. We showed you the video a few days ago here on NEA Report. Well, according to Jonesboro Police, Tuesday night, they executed a search warrant, and it was bad news for Mr. Davis. It was at his house that they found several $1,000s worth of stolen property, they report, along with drugs and cash and guns, too. This is a look at his mugshot from Craighead County Detention Center's website. So we'll scroll through the story here. I'll also show you some of the stuff that they recovered from his house. You see there was a crossbow there on the right. Actually, somebody commented on NEA Report that he was friends with the owner of the crossbow, who is going to get that back. Of course, all of the people, if successfully identified, will get their property back. But who knows what was already sold? We'll tell you more about what I'm talking about in a minute. So Davis was arrested. According to JPD, he's going to be charged with simultaneous possession of drugs and firearms, possession of Schedule 1 or Schedule 2, not meth or cocaine, possession of Schedule 6 with purpose to deliver, possession of drug paraphernalia, theft by receiving firearm, possession of Schedule 4 or 5, breaking and entering, and theft of $1,000 or less. A lot of charges there that we're talking about, all right? And so we'll just go ahead and show you one more time because I want you to see the side-by-side photos there. That is, look on the left, the security video on the right, his mugshot. That chin is impossible to miss. So Facebook is a funny place because we've, of course, operated our business primarily on there for a while, but everybody has a profile, and so did Mr. Davis. We'll show you what we found right now. So I've got his profile pulled up. This is all public, by the way. And the first thing I'll mention is in his profile photo, he's actually taking a photo with one of the victims of a vehicle break-in. And I can tell you that sources close to that victim believe that the person responsible on video was also responsible for the break-in that happened to him. It all took place within the same night. It's possibly indication there of further involvement since he knew someone. But take a look at this. It's stuff that's for sale all over his page that attracted a lot of attention. Some of NEA Report's followers mentioned this stuff. As you can see, he's got cameras for sale, some kind of turntable maybe there, a cat. My goodness, I hope that that's not a stolen cat, even though one person's made a comment that he thought it might be. 4 Michael Kors watches, one Follis watch for sale there. That's kind of suspicious. He's 18, right? So there was some other stuff too, maybe more of it that's been taken down, but this was back in September, the watches and other stuff. So at least something drawing the curiosity, we'll say, of folks in the comments section on NEA Report today. Of course, police still investigating this, and if you've had a vehicle break-in happen recently, especially if you recognize any of this stuff that might be yours, God, I hope the cat's not someone's, then call Jonesboro Police Department, 935-5657. Get in touch with them, and hopefully they can get you back your stuff. Anyway, this guy's facing serious charges now, and it's unfortunate because he's relatively young. But he may be going away for a while as well. We'll keep following the story and let you know on NEA Report. A very concerning story out of Clay County where apparently the sheriff's department has received reports that a fake cop is going around possibly pulling people over. This came from the Clay County sheriff warning of the phony police officer scam. Actually, they received a report from Pickett Police Department and then they sent out the release to everyone else. Pickett Police said this guy was posing to be a police officer, possibly with a white Charger and a single blue light bar on the roof. The light would be detachable. The man wearing a black hoodie and a black beanie. The incident happened between Greenway and Rector, according to the sheriff's department there. They're asking anybody, if you're concerned you're being pulled over by an unmarked vehicle like this one that's described there, call 911. The dispatcher will advise you if it's an officer or what to do if it's not. It also says you can continue to drive to a well-lit area. You can always ask to see the officer's badge. That's from the Clay County Sheriff's Department. But a concerning report tonight out of Clay County. As we've often seen, a lot of concerning cases with fake cops. They usually don't have good intentions, somebody doing something like this. So keep this in mind. Let people know if they're up there, loved ones or whatnot, and always be wary and aware of your surroundings. Well, a new buffet in Jonesboro, Golden Corral Buffet and Grill, is open. It actually opened on Monday, and apparently it's making such an impression. It's been the top story for 2 days in a row now on NEAreport.com. So we thought we would mention it here. If you're excited about Golden Corral, likes, comments, and shares, make them happen right now. We'll find another way. Maybe we'll do a live stream from there this weekend. Who knows? Christmas season is here, but the gift buying part of it, that's usually in a few days. And so the Arkansas Attorney General wants everybody to know, at least those who've not already bought their Christmas presents, I guess, get ready for the holiday gift returns and know the policies ahead of time, because no law entitles you to receive a refund. That's what Leslie Rutledge sent out today in an AG alert. Avoid the gift return blues, it was titled. She said that there's several steps that you can take, like ask the giver about the store's return or exchange policy, keep all gift receipts, and if considering returning, of course, do not open the box or remove the tags. It says some online retailers allow purchases to be returned in store, like Walmart.com, for instance, although I don't know that that's an exact example, might let you return in store. You'd have to check the policy. But it says while others require the item to be shipped back, check with the company ahead of time. Now, it also mentions a gesture of goodwill, which is most companies' in-store exchange policies shouldn't be confused for the law, because while most companies offer at least an exchange policy, sometimes a return policy, others do have all sales or final policies. And when that happens, especially on discounted items or clearance items, you're probably not going to get a return. You may only get a gift card or a credit in store, perhaps, but not cash. The return policies for each store, rather, they differ. So make sure you look around ahead of time and you know that stuff if that's important to you. Of course, if you're like me, you're too lazy to even return stuff, and that's what happens. It builds up, and yard sale. I can't help it. I don't know. I just hate going to a store and returning stuff. It's like an anxiety I have. But other people can, and other people do that. And the Arkansas Attorney General wants them to know, if they tell you no refunds, you can't report them for a crime, because that's the law, unfortunately. So yeah, if you want more information, arkansasag.gov. Head there. Thanks for being with us on NEA Report today. We appreciate it, and we hope that you appreciated our work. If it was worth your time, like, share, maybe become a supporter as well. 99 cents a month. It's not very much, but you get a whole lot for it. Headlines almost every day, all summarized in text form. More news probably is just in terms of actual content, in terms of quantity. Supporters probably get more than anybody else, just alone. So we appreciate all of our supporters, hundreds of them, and we appreciate you for following us on NEA Report. I'm Stan Morris reporting in Jonesboro, and I hope you have a great night.